We took our inspiration from some artistic or art pieces that we referenced. Basically, we wanted to reference also the pyramids, which is obviously very emblematic of our country.
Yeah.
And as I know, KAHHAL 1871 praised heritage and history.
Hi Yasmina.
Hi Sabrina.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Mabruk.
Thank you, thank you. KAHHAL 1871 really did a great job with that.
Let's talk about the design itself.
So basically, when Mohammed KAHHAL approached us, that was back in summer. I took the summer off and I really thought about how I'm gonna approach this collaboration and the carpet design itself. And then I was in France and we went to this really beautiful museum in Bio representing Fernand Léger's work.
Okay.
And it's this French artist who basically worked a lot post-war, pre-war art movement that took place that I was very inspired by. Basically, we wanted to reference also the pyramids, which is obviously very emblematic of our country.
Yeah.
And as I know, KAHHAL 1871 praised heritage and history as one of their values.
Yeah, they're one of the one of the oldest in the market.
Yes, I would say so.
When you are doing your designs and so forth, how do you distinguish and decide what goes where?
I think we produced 20 graphics or 20 designs for maybe over 20.
Okay.
And then we filtered it down to 10 and then we filtered it down to 3.
Okay.
And obviously Mohammed KAHHAL was also very
supportive
and he engaged with us in the decision making and the team also.
It's really great. It's really great to see that this was really a collaborative effort. I mean, lots of people involved, a lot of back and forth. It isn't just coming out with something for the sake of it.
Right, so we really take pride in a certain concept, research, developing a design that involves teamwork and that involve also the team we're collaborating with, which is here Mohammed KAHHAL. Yeah, it was a lot of members involved in that. We had, I think, three to four meetings where he came from his from the factories with like a big bag with all the different color schemes. We spent hours selecting the colors together because what you see on a sample, of course, is very different when it's stitched.
Of course.
He also, I never really understood fully the difference between the use of silk and wool.
What is it that you guys did here?
So this one here is just wool, 100% wool.
Okay.
What gives it less of a shine. So it gives it more of a rough, not rough, a less polished finish.
Okay.
And then in the other one here, there was a combination of wool and silk. So if you can see even in the difference, the parts that are more shiny and softer, which is this ochre mustardy dark yellow color, this is the use of silk. Which is
like nearly goldish.
Exactly.
It looks regal nearly.
Yes. Well, I'm happy I trusted him, of course, and the outcome is really nice, or at least I think it's nice.
How did you decide the color schemes and how did you put it all together?
We experiment with colors, we'll always try to have a very monochromatic background, but then use a color that's a bit uncommon to use.
Okay.
So here, for example, you'll see that the uncommon color here is purple.
Yes.
So you'll see obviously there's blue, there's the carpet background, there's this brick color, this more yellow, and then there's this purple, which is a shock a little bit. And in the second one here, you see that we use this is a bit more conventional because we introduce grays, we introduce blacks, we introduce 2 shades of bricks or maroons.
With these pieces in particular, I know that there's a process. I mean, how long on average does it take to bring one of these to life?
Well, I think Mohammed took around 8 to 12 weeks to produce them. Because of course you know that KAHHAL 1871, they only hand knot their carpets.
Yes.
So there are no machinery used, which makes the carpet even more elevated. And the production is the quality of the production is higher.
Of course.
For that reason, but as a result it could take slightly longer.
Good things are worth waiting for now.
Right?
How old were you when you started in design?
So design came in my mid-20s, later, after I graduated, after my undergrad.
Okay.
I went back to school in Italy. So my husband encouraged me to go back to school in Italy, and I studied interiors and design in Milan, and this is when it came about. I worked a little bit with different architects and different designers, and then I took off some time in my early 30s.
That's really interesting that you're mentioning in terms of your husband encouraging you to go back. I know you're also a mother. How do you balance it all?
It's a serious challenge.
Be honest, Yasmina.
Yeah. It's a challenge, you know. You want to work very hard. You want to be with your family all the time.
Yeah.
You also want to have semi-social life. You want to be able to exercise. So it's just, you know, trying to balance it out. It's trying to find the recipe that works for you.
Do you feel like this will be your last adventure with carpet making?
No, it's only the beginning.
That's amazing. I love that.